My mission on this planet is to reconnect people with their bodies.
Have you ever wondered how to elevate your health, your happiness, and your success with just one simple change in your daily routine?
I was 21 years old living in chronic back pain following a surgery.
I'm Matt Bellman, and this is Million Dollar Creators, where you can learn how to become a million dollar creator yourself. Meet Joshua Church. He's the co-founder of Edge Theory Labs, who invented the world's first iceless ice bath that actually also fits into a backpack.
We are closing in on $10 million for the year.
And it's an 8-figure e-com business, now also supplemented with workshops and retreats to level up your mindset, tools, and tactics for a more fulfilled life.
Our mission is really unlocking greater human performance and maximum human potential through longevity and well-being.
Welcome Joshua to the show. He's the co-founder of Edge Theory Labs, where he and his cousin built the world's first iceless ice bath with built-in filtration, hot tub mode, and a portable design that fits into a backpack. Joshua also leads workshops, retreats, and unique experiences to share the mindset, tools, and tactics to help ambitious people operate as more happy, healthy, and successful human beings. Joshua, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
100%. Let's go straight into it. What's your mission on this planet, and also what inflection point made you start your business?
It's a great question. My mission on this planet is to reconnect people with their bodies and to reconnect them with their body of intuition, their body of emotions, their physical body, and through that find a deep sense of spirituality. So the catalyst that jump started me on this was physical injuries of my own and challenges, physical trauma and injuries and surgeries and some pretty scary injuries that forced me on a path. I was 21 years old living in chronic back pain following a surgery. I was hours away from having my leg amputated from a football injury in high school. And I just got to this point where I know that I needed to make a change. And just at that point, someone introduced me to yoga, and yoga started to allow me to feel my body again. And then breath work. I did a Wim Hof method retreat, and breath work was a major tool for me to be able to release and move emotion through my body, and then cold immersion as well. And that was like my absolute favorite tool that I loved. And so that's helped me just share these tools with other people to help them reconnect with their body and their body wisdom.
Nice. Love that. And in your previous life, what did you do actually before?
Yeah, I was director of operations at an online coaching company called High Impact Coaching. I was the first employee there. They grew to 20 people, and I loved what I did. And I also did I did coaching on the side, led retreats, still do that, but just through Edge Theory Labs now. So I was deep into the online digital operations world, and really loved it, and it provided me the foundation and the livelihood to be learning and exploring in these other ways, and eventually gave me the ability to invest in and start Edge Theory Labs.
Love it. So that's a good segue to talk about your offer. So what's the core offer that I get as a customer? What value do I get? And I think most interestingly is because you have two pieces in place. One is the e-com piece, right? Which the ice bath, and then the other one is likely the workshops around it. So how does it really work?
Yeah, definitely. Well, right now it's product first and it's product focused. So our customers make a purchase, they buy the Edge tub. We have two different variations of the Edge tub. One that is cold only, a little bit smaller size. The other that is cold and hot functionality, and also an XL size tub that can fit really large people. A lot of the athletes that we work with that are massive human beings, they fit in there. And so you buy the product, it gets shipped to your home, and then you get access to our online community space that has exclusive virtual live guided cold immersion sessions, live guided breathing sessions, a whole different suite of resources that we support our community with, and access to other people. So that's what you get right now as a core offer. We do lead retreats and workshops, both locally here in San Diego, where we're based out of, and then globally. So we've led a retreat in Mexico. We've led a retreat in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, coming up in a month from now. We're leading a retreat there. So that's a bit about the core offering that we have. And really, like my view as a founder in an e-commerce business is that our goal isn't met when we deliver the tub to your door. It really just begins. And that's the way that I view it, is we want to really make sure this is a tool that someone is integrating and using as a part of their daily routine, their daily ritual, and not just leaving it in a box or setting it up once, using it, and then not using it again, because that doesn't help us reach our mission. That doesn't do the person any good either. So it's really about helping them integrate it. And we're constantly coming up with new ways, new initiatives, new products to be able to help both software and services to be able to help people utilize their product more.
Love it. Hey, one real quick question out of curiosity for the big one. I'm I think like same breed. Did like yoga now for 6 years, every morning, every day, didn't miss a day, and also did Wim Hof. And when I saw this product of yours, I'm like, holy shit, I need to get it. And then the XL version, right, is like, oh, can I actually get even my wife in there so that we can
Yeah.
do this together? Does it fit two people?
It sure does. Yeah, if it's two people comfortably. Yeah, if it's two people comfortably, like for myself, I'm 6'1" and I can fit in there with my legs fully extended and have someone sitting the other way facing me, and we both fit in there comfortably.
Love it. And price points again are, I think there was like a quick cooling version and a slow cooling version. What were the price points again?
Yeah, so our top of the line Edge Tub Elite, which is hot and cold, 1 horsepower commercial grade compressor, fast cooling, that is 5,500. And then we have a residential, slightly less cooling capacity. It still gets as cold, just takes a little bit longer. Standard size tub, that's 4,500. And when we launched, it really was disruptive to the market as well, because most of the cold tubs were 10,
Yeah.
15,
Is
twenty
anyone
thousand
getting the
dollars.
standard one?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people get the standard one. People like the standard one. It's the unit itself is smaller. It's a little bit quieter. It's easier to move around. And some people that yeah, people get the standard. But our elite, our Edge Tub Elite, outsells the standard about 2 to 1. So people really like the XL one.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's the funnel from awareness to I get my credit card out and buy this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the funnel really starts. Our top of funnel is just around education and awareness. So through different events, that's something that we've done really well, is like leading different events or workshops, also activating ambassadors across the country. And we built our entire the first year of our business. We did just organic only. So we brought in millions of dollars in revenue from just a pure organic strategy before dialing up a paid strategy. So doing our organic strategy with affiliates, ambassadors, brand partners as well. So doing an exchange with an athlete or celebrity that would post about it. Those are big top of funnel awareness, and then bringing them into really educating them on the benefits of this, getting them to experience it either locally or through one of our workshops. And then once people with this type of product, the great part is the proof is in the pudding. So once you get hooked on doing ice baths or cold immersion as a part of your routine, even if it's just a cold shower, and you start seeing the benefits, you're hooked. And so once someone gets hooked, then they become in the market for wanting to get a more permanent solution that can be cold when you want it to be and at what temperature you want it to be at, and also be clean and be ready for you whenever you are. So the combination of those two things is what makes our product really stand apart, and that's when people will make the investment. So that's brings it down to the bottom of the funnel.
Hey, one question. If I would get this thing, I would tell everyone about it once they use it, right? So what about word of mouth?
Word of mouth is huge. Yeah, thank you. That's also a very big part of it, especially because it's in the health and wellness space, and in right now it's a very talked about thing, ice baths and cold immersion. And it's a viral thing in and of itself. Like when you bring your friends over, you want to show them your ice bath that you have. Like you want them to try it. You want to lead them through it. And so there is this kind of natural word of mouth virality that happens, and we see that all the time.
Yeah. Nice. For the online part, how do you deliver the value there? Do you use any, I don't know, like Zoom or any course platform or any tools?
Yes, we use Circle right now for our community platform, and then we're underway with development of our app that we're building. So that will be launching in Q1, which is really exciting. And then we use Zoom as well for some of our live sessions and our live features.
Awesome. Take me on a timeline. When did you launch?
We launched in April 1st, 2022. So it's been about, what is that? It's about a year and a half. Not quite yet.
Yeah.
Not quite yet. 2 years. We're getting there to 2 years. This April will be 2 years.
Awesome. That's a good transition to success. How many customers typically buy a tub, let's say, in a typical month?
Yeah, we've been really fortunate. When we launched, we saw great proof of concept right away. We did a pre-order of 50 tubs. We did our first production run, and we didn't know how. We thought that was going to last us months and months. And within the first 60 days, we sold out of that pre-order, which was fantastic and showed that there was a real demand and appetite for this. And so now we do massive production runs, several hundred units every single time we produce, which is all the time. And we are closing in on $10 million for the year in terms of revenue. So it's been a fast start and really great proof of concept.
Amazing. So like just at like straight at 10 is like 830,000 a month essentially.
Correct, on an average run rate.
And that's awesome. Wow. And like a year ago, that must have been, I don't know, a third, a fourth of that, right? A quarter
Yeah.
maybe.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, crazy. This is a phenomenal. Congratulations. Really, really
Thank
good.
you.
Excellent.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Is there any recurring component? Is there anything recurring of the 830?
Right now there's some recurring from coming from filter, sanitation, accessories. There's certain filter and sanitizer subscriptions that we offer. So it's a small amount, but we are working towards other products that we're working on underway right now, and other types of products that will have more of a recurring component to it, which will be great to deliver more value on a consistent basis and reach more people.
Yeah, the digital arm could allow you to move from transaction to subscription.
Yep, absolutely. That's the intention.
Nice. Um, so I guess today, like the e-com part is literally 100% or like 99% of your business.
Yep.
That makes sense. Let's double click a bit on lead gen. How do you get actually customers? Like what are the marketing channels? Um, you said earlier, like in the beginning, brand promotion and so on. But like, how does it work today? Like, how do you get customers?
Yeah, we get customers from we run very successful paid media campaigns. So using Google and Meta, Instagram campaigns, we do that converted a very strong return on ad spend for us, which is fantastic. So that gets us in front of people, gets them into our ecosystem, and converts. And then also through leveraging certain partners, again, affiliates, so YouTubers, people making video reviews, people promoting in their own channels. That's a big way that we get customers. Podcast reads as well, so podcast ad reads have been successful for us. So there's a few different ways that we target that, and then just different types of events that we do, and different types of social media that it allows us to reach more people. So we've grown an organic following of over 50,000 people since we launched, and growing day over day, which is really cool. So that brings us to a lot of eyeballs through just content that we create on social media.
Clear. One really quick question.
Yeah.
For paid ads, what ROAS are you targeting? 4-1?
Yeah, I'm not able to share some of the specifics, unfortunately, but we're seeing really great ROAS.
So no for 4-1. Okay. And audience size, you said like now you have 50K a year ago, likely a fraction of that.
Yeah, I think we're probably at like a year ago today. I just saw a screenshot of about a year ago today, and we were at like 15 or 20, 15,000 maybe.
Yeah. Is it mainly US or what are the countries?
We right now we only ship the tubs to North America because of the power supply and the voltage. We are working on European unit that we can be able to ship worldwide, and also the infrastructure and the growth of our team to be able to support a global expansion. So right now it's just North America, and we focus our efforts mostly in the US.
Yeah. Okay. And just to completely debrief that I'm clear, like the biggest channel that you market today is likely paid ads on Meta.
Yes, in addition to organic advertising and marketing through Instagram specifically. So Instagram specifically from an organic marketing standpoint, by virtue of some of the athletes and celebrities and teams that we work with, is that plus our paid ads are the primary drivers.
Yeah. Did you go straight paid or you started in the beginning with organic?
A full year organic before. So we
Ah, yeah.
did we did a couple $1 million in sales the first year that was just organic, and I knew we wanted to build a really good base that's organic, so that way when we turn on the paid ads, it just increases that. And then we also don't become reliant on paids.
Clear. What's the biggest potential channel that you think like will be the driver for future growth?
It's a great question. I think that with something like this, I think that there's some high level brand partnerships that we can do. So whether that's with hotel chains or gym chains, so like a commercial side, more B2B style, because that can be scalable very quickly. We could do a 50 tub or a 100 tub deal with a chain of, jujitsu studios, let's say, or hotel spas that could be, worth millions of dollars for us. So I would say that's a really big, and it's an untapped market, and there's becoming a lot of demand and appetite for those more commercial applications. And then through that also exposes us to more people, and in turn drives more trial for people using it to then become customers at home. So it's like a double-edged sword in a good way.
Yeah, great. This is really good. Real quick about expenditures overhead. How big is the team today?
Right now we're comprised of 13 full-time employees and 6 contractors, so a mix of full-time employees and contractors we've grown with, and that's across the board, from marketing and operations, service technicians and repair people, and customer service people. We have a team of 3 full-time customer service people, which is one of the big things that we differentiate ourselves with, and hold high integrity with, is that there's a phone number you can call and speak to a real human at any point during the business day, and great email support. So full-time customer support team. And then we run our marketing and sales team very, very lean, which is great. And so we aim to keep our overhead within our range of profitability so that we're in control of our growth.
Clear. So biggest line items would be on the cost side, payroll, ads, and COGS.
Yeah, exactly.
Separate.
That's it.
Yeah. Let's talk about the future. So how can you get it up to 10x? Can you get it up to 10x by yourself? And what's the best strategy to win big in the next 12 months?
Yeah, great question. One is continuing to our growth in our core business, so with cold immersion, and the market continues to mature. More people are becoming aware of this, so there's a natural movement that's happening. So harnessing that and differentiating ourselves within that, and then secondarily, we named our company Edge Theory Labs because we believe we're more than just a tub as well, and our mission is really dedicated around unlocking greater human performance and maximum human potential through better athletic recovery, longevity, and well-being. So more of a holistic view on that. So with that comes the launch of other products. So launching a big arm of our education business, pioneering research studies this year, which we're really excited about, more brand partnerships, and then also coming to market with additional products, high-tech products that are complementary to an ice bath, let's say, that our customers who have purchased an ice bath would want to potentially purchase something like this as well. So product innovation is a big driver in the next 12 months that I think will help us 10x.
Clear. Biggest thing holding you back on that?
Biggest thing holding us back on that is bandwidth and time, because we have there's only so many hours in the day, and we have a lean team, and we're not super big venture backed with millions of dollars fundraised but have endless resources. So that's the biggest challenge, is just constantly prioritizing what we want to focus on from a growth driving standpoint, while continuing up with the growth of the day-to-day business.
Clear. Moving on to a section I call the famous 5 you can answer in one word. What's your favorite business book?
Losing My Virginity, Richard Branson.
Favorite person you are studying online?
Favorite person I'm studying online? That's a good question. Let's see. I'm very fascinated by studying about Jesus and studying about him online a lot recently.
Favorite social media channel for inspiration?
Instagram. Actually, I would say, sorry, I'm going to take that back. YouTube is my favorite for inspiration. I listen to a lot of great, like, Michael Singer podcast, or clips from Joe Rogan podcast, or, just different clips on YouTube, which is great. Abraham Hicks, another great teacher.
Love it. Favorite online tool for building your company?
Shopify.
Makes sense. Biggest thing on your mind?
Biggest thing on my mind is service. How can we continue to serve people as we grow?
Moving over to personal, how many hours do you sleep per night?
7 to 9 hours.
What's the situation? Married, single, any kids?
Single, no kids.
What's your age?
29.
Awesome. Final question. We also want to give some advice to the audience. If you could go back in time and have a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what's the best piece of advice that you would give to your younger self?
best piece of advice I would give to my younger self would be to follow the learnings, follow the curiosity, follow the inspiration, follow the things that interest you, follow where the learnings take you, because they will take you on a path that will lead you to incredible synchronicities, to incredible meetings and rendezvous and opportunities that you can't quite see yet. But if you just follow that path and pursue what interests you and what tickles your fancy, so to speak, it will lead you to very incredible places.
Love it. This is Joshua. He's the co-founder of H3 Labs. We sells hot tubs and actually ice baths in a one can do it all device. So it's an e-com business. He came up with that by going through injuries himself and healing himself, and going through a journey of yoga and Wim Hof breathing. And today, his device, it's a 5K product, plus minus. It got sold out really, really quickly. It scaled up through organic, word of mouth, ambassadors, and events really, really quickly. Today, they're pushing it further with paid ads and also influencer promotions. They have cracked the 10 million, the 8-figure mark already. And sky's the limit. It goes up and up and up. And they have a really good plan also to crack B2B, going after the chains, hotels, gyms, to hit two birds with one stone. Expenditures overhead is overseeable. It's pretty much bootstraps, and they are maximizing growth with that. He's crushing it. Thank you so much, Joshua, for sharing your passion and taking us to the next level.
Thank you. Great recap. You got it down.
Thank you. That was Joshua Church. You learned how embracing discomfort can unlock an 8-figure e-com business. So how can you unlock the next level in your business?